Okay, guys, this is to teach you how to calculate median and also sum of squares and variance using Excel. So first, suppose we have a case. We ask 5 people, how much do you like peanut butter? And they give us the answer, 2, 5, 3, 8, and 1, right? On the scale of 1 to 10, suppose. First, how to calculate median, right? Median is the mid number, the number in the middle. So the first thing you want to do is a rank order. So from small to big, the smallest number is 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 5, and then 8, right? You just pick that middle number, that's 3. Median is 3. It's easy. But suppose we have 6 people. Okay, so suppose the data is 2, 5, 3, 8, 1, and 4. Okay, suppose we ask 6 people. Now, how do you calculate median? The first step is still rank order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Okay, now we have 6 numbers. So the middle will be these 2 numbers. The way to calculate the median will be 3 plus 4, you add up these 2 middle numbers and then divide it by 2, right? Divide it by 2. That equals 3.5. So if it's 6 people, in this case, the median becomes 3.5. Okay, so it's easy. The first thing you need to do is just rank order and then look for the middle. Now let's see how do we calculate sum of square. Of course, we can calculate by hand, but if we have Excel, it will be much easier. So let's go to Excel. Let's just stick on this 5 numbers. So 2, 5, 3, 8, 1. Now Excel, the first column will be case number. There are 5 cases, right? 1, 2, and then you can highlight the whole thing, and then do this. This is in the clip I show you already, so I'm not going to explain further. Okay. So let's go back. 2, 5, 3, 8, 1. Okay. We enter those data, right? Now, to get the sum of square, the first thing we do is calculate the mean. So I always type mean, so I know what I'm going to calculate. Now the first step is equal sign, because you're telling the system, hey, I want you to calculate something. Now the language for calculate mean is average, average, right? Parentheses. You highlight the whole area you want to get a mean. Parentheses again, enter. So the mean is 3.8. And then, because the next step is we want to know how far away each data point is from the mean, right? So what we do is equal sign, and then we highlight this number, this data point, and tell the system to use that number to minus mean. Type the mean, don't select this cell, okay? 3.8, enter. Okay, and then you can just do it one by one, but there's a faster way. You just highlight this. You move this cursor down. Let go. Okay, if you don't understand, go back and then review it again. Okay, this is telling each data point here to minus the mean. Okay, so if you see the function here. Okay, B2, which is this cell, minus 3.8. And here is B3 minus 3.8, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now the next step is we want to get rid of those negative numbers. Otherwise, when we add them up together, those numbers added up together will be 0 or very close to 0. Yeah, actually 0. So when I do that, we need to square them, right? Remember? So you can highlight this cell, this number, and then go to Shift and then number 6. It becomes there's a little hat, and then type 2. That means square, right? And then enter. Okay, and then do the same thing, right? Now you see the function. It becomes this cell square itself. This cell square itself, and so on and so forth. Right. The next step is to add them up. There are two ways. Let's do the one way. So equal sign, SUM, sum. That means you want the system, the Excel to add everything up together, right? Parentheses, and what are the numbers you want to add up? Oh, just highlight them. These 5 numbers. Parentheses and enter. This is sum of square. Right. And then finally, what is the variance? Right? Yes, and then square. I don't know how. This is a super. But anyway, okay. This is variance. Okay. Now, the variance is this number divided by. Remember what number we need to divide. If you look at the lecture, it should be n-1, the degrees of freedom. Okay, and n, the sample size in this case, is 5. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So this number need to be divided by 4, which is 7.7. This is the variance.